48% of professionals never even make it to the second follow-up attempt. They've sent out one video, they've made one phone call, they've done one of something. That's just not enough. Build a follow-up system that will connect with prospects. Hi, it's Shai Schwartzman, your audio video coach. Welcome to the Audio Video Coach channel and our program today, in our episode. Today, we're talking about nurturing leads with video. This is the part of any part of a sales system. This is really the important juncture where everything can fall apart if you don't do it right. So I hope you'll follow along with me today. Ask your questions in the comments, and I hope you stick around to the end of today's broadcast because I have a very special gift for you. And I'm going to let you know how you're going to get that gift. And as always, if you like what you see, if you like our programming and you would like to help us build our channel, remember to subscribe, ring the bell, give us a thumbs up, make comments, ask your questions. If we don't get to your questions in our live broadcast today, then I'll answer for you in short order. So engage with us. This is a two-way street. I'm not just talking to you. I'd like for you to get involved. I'd like for you to ask your questions. Now, I hope you have a pen and paper, or if you're taking notes on your device. This is a really important part. Today is our 6th episode of our 8-part series on the YouTube lead generation playbook. Today, part 6 is how to build client attraction systems with your videos. So I'm excited to continue this journey with you. Now, a short recap. In part 1, we talked about video as a system, not just about thinking in terms of random videos, but as a system. And if you missed any of our sessions, you can watch parts 1 to 5 on the channel. Number 2, we talked about how to define your audience and your competitive edge. So in number 2, we talked about how do we attract the prospects that we want to do business with. All right? So that was part 2. And it was important for us to decide who we're targeting. Are we looking for first-time buyers? Are we looking for move-up sellers, empty nesters? Who are we talking to? Who is our message directed towards? In part 3, architecting our channel, we talked about how to set up your YouTube channel effectively to create engagement. Then we talked about trust triggers. What are the types of videos that are engaging with the people that the prospects that we want to talk to? What are their pain points? What's their thinking? What's going on in their reticulator activator? That's the part of the mind that is thinking about whatever, in our case, real estate. It's the part of the brain that's thinking about how do I accomplish what I need to accomplish? Selling my house, finding a home. So how do we connect with that? And then 5, our last live broadcast, how to turn how to take that trust that we've built and trigger action. And that was a really good video on how to take the messaging and how to build it into our video so that they take action. So that really was the lead generation part of the system. Today we're getting into follow-up. And follow-up is really the bridge to the sale. It's really the linchpin. It can be, if not done right, it's the Achilles heel of any marketing system is the follow-up. So today we're going to tackle that. And why do I say it's the Achilles heel? Because I say that the fortune is in the follow-up. It's statistically about 2% of sales happen on first contact, meaning that the bigger the decision, the more the prospect has to think about it. Maybe the bigger the ticket item. If someone walks in to get a pack of gum or a bag of chips, it's not a big decision. They may think about it for a little while. What was the last bag of chips I had, or what was the last flavor I had? So it's not a big decision, but still the process is the same. Now, when we're talking about a big decision, big ticket items, there's more thought that needs to happen. So only about 2% of sales happen on the first contact. And certainly with real estate or with big ticket items, there is going to be more touch points needed. More connection is going to be needed. 80% of sales, and this is according to NAR, 80% of contact in real estate needs to take about 5 to 12 touch points. And that's not that you've signed a contract, but that someone 5 to 12 touch points or so is for someone to raise their hand to say, I'd like to get some more information, or I'd like to get the special report, or whatever it is that you're offering. And 48% of professionals never even make it to the second follow-up attempt. So most people just give up after one time. They've sent out one video, they've made one phone call, they've done one of something. And as we know, that's just not enough. So it's important for you to build a follow-up system that you can stick with and that will connect with prospects. And we're going to talk about the follow-up system, but when we get into that today and in our next chapters 7 and 8, we're going to talk about how we're going to automate this. Because really, you can't be, you have to use technology. You can't reinvent the wheel every single time. So every time a lead comes in, you can't start, what am I going to do? What am I going to send them? Everything has to be planned accordingly, and you have to have everything set up so that it's ready to go. And you're not reinventing the wheel every time you get a lead. Once you get a lead, that lead goes into a funnel, and that funnel that is that plan for that particular lead. So it's important to have that, because that will build in automated persistence. Persistence is your secret weapon. So if you remember nothing else today, just remember that it's consistency. And for anyone who's been watching my videos, you know that I talk a lot about consistency. It's not just about doing it once or twice or 3 times. It's about being consistent over and over and over and over again. And then eventually you're going to build a library of content that you're going to automate that goes out without you even thinking about it. And that will nurture that relationship. So if you're doing something more than once, if you're creating consistent videos, connecting with prospects by email, touching them virtually until they connect with you, then you're way ahead of more than half the professionals, real estate professionals out there. So consistency. What's the next thing? Speed. So let's talk a little bit about timing now. So when a lead comes in, you want your funnel to be ready as soon as possible, because speed is critical. Responding within the first few minutes can make all the difference. Another industry stat from the National Association of Realtors, or NAR, says that 75% of buyers, that's 3 out of 4 buyers and sellers, go with the agent or sign a contract with the agent who contacts them first. So think about it. You don't even have to be the best. You have to be professional. You have to, build trust and rapport. But you don't have to be the best agent out there. You don't have to be the best marketer. Sometimes it's just about being first in line. And so the faster you get to your prospects, and that helps with video and automation, the quicker the process is to follow up. And that means if you get a phone call, you want to reply with a phone call. If you get a direct message through Instagram or Facebook, follow that journey. Connect with them through that platform. If you get an email, follow that email. So you want to create systems that trigger automatically, so that when someone sends you an email, you have an automated email that appears personalized to go out. Same thing with Facebook Messenger. You can have a system where the message gets answered right away. And that could be done with AI, third-party software. We'll get more into that in our next chapters on how you can instantly connect with prospects when they connect with you. And I always say, choose the platform that they contacted you with. So if they contacted you with Facebook, connect with them through Facebook, and then maybe migrate them to a phone call. If they emailed you, answer with an email, and then migrate them to a phone call. Eventually, you want to get face to face with them, whether it's a phone call or actually booking a meeting. So I hope you're getting the sense here that we're talking about building a follow-up system. And the follow-up system gives you that edge in follow-up. It's not just random anymore. We're designing a repeatable process, because that consistent experience builds trust. And if a prospect hears from you on a regular basis, again, remember, 5 to 12 touch points, they're going to build that. That's going to build that trust and rapport for you. And the other thing that this does, this consistency, not only does it build trust, but it gives everyone the same great service. Sometimes you've probably, it's happened to me, I'm sure it's happened to you, where you get a prospect, you follow up with them, you build trust, you build rapport, you get together, you do the job for them, you sell their home, you help them buy a home. The follow-up is great. Everything just aligns, And then you get another prospect, and it's 180 degrees. Maybe there was something happening in your life that period of time. Maybe you were busy with some other prospects, and that follow-up, that consistency, because it's relying on you, has fallen through. So if we can build a system and build it with video, that we can create a template or a funnel that builds constant consistency, or is consistent, not just constant. That's funny. It builds a consistent follow-up. Then then the right things happen at the right time for every prospect and every customer. So let's talk about the 6 steps. There's 6 steps that I want to talk to you about today in the follow-up process. So step 1, we talked a little bit about that. Respond immediately. So speed counts. Reach out within minutes. Again, using technology, we're able to do that. So someone raises their hand, we're automatically responding to them. And basically, it's just a thank you. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for requesting a free special report. Thank you for visiting my website. Thank you for watching my video. So whatever it is, and you'll hear this theme throughout our presentation today, is that you want to try to personalize your automated follow-up as much as possible. So you may have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 follow-up systems or funnels within your follow-up system that answer the question or continue the journey or are congruent with what it is that they first connected with you. So if it's a series of videos on social media that offer a free report, that offer a kit, then your first video or your first touch point needs to be congruent with that. Thank you for requesting more information on our home sellers kit. And then you can continue on about the home sellers kit and what the next step is going to be. If they're a buyer and you offered a free hot list of homes for sale, then thank them for requesting that. So when the welcome video comes up, or that first video comes up in whatever platform that you're connecting with them on, that it's congruent. So yeah, they asked for that free report, they asked for that kit, they asked for this free video, they asked for the free online course. Whatever that happens to be, make sure that it follows that path. Thank them for their interest, introduce yourself, and let them know the next step. So for example, I'll read this to you. Hi, Jim. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for downloading our home seller checklist. This is Shai Schwartzman, your audio video coach, and I'm here to help you if you have any questions. I'll be sending you some quick tips over the next few days. There's no cost, there's no obligation. And many home sellers find these tips really useful. And in the meantime, if there's anything else you want to ask or talk about, text me to the phone number on the screen. You want to get them calling you, right? So short, sweet, set some expectations. It's good to acknowledge that there's no cost, there's no obligation. This is like dating. When you're dating, it's a courtship, it's a dance. This is follow-up. You want to, you don't want to come on too strong. You want to be helpful. You want to be informational, and that's really how you want to pique their interest. Come from a position of helping. And so, a welcome video. It's just a still here. I just wanted to show this to you because it really doesn't have to be highly produced. Just a simple video. It should look like you just did it for them right then and there. Now, of course, you would have pre-done this. You would have built it into your CRM. You would have built it into your follow-up in your platform, your contact man, whatever that is. That video and that message is ready to go. And you may, as I said, you may have several welcome videos depending on what you're offering. So if you're offering a free kit, the video should be, "Hi, this is Shai Schwartzman, your audio video coach. Thank you for requesting my free special report," or "Thank you for requesting my free kit." So it's important to have this ready, and it's important for it to be congruent with the original message. Now, if you have any questions, I welcome you to type them into the chat, and we'll answer them for you live on today's webinar. So remember, if you have any questions, let us know. How is your follow-up system working? Are you using a CRM? Do you have different funnels built into your CRM? Type it into the chat. Let us know. Let's have a discussion about that. So responding immediately, we thank them, and this is again something simple. Keep it simple, but strike while the iron's hot. Step number 2, provide value in early follow-up. So when you're following up, deliver right away on whatever it is that you promised them. So after the initial hello, make that offer something useful. The biggest mistake in contacting a lead right away by asking them whether they're looking to buy and sell or they're looking to hire a real estate agent. That turns many people off, right? So instead, think about how I can help. So build your video follow-up, your series of videos and other touch points from a position of helping. So after your welcome video, you may want to send a series of tips and strategies that are congruent with that prospect, right? So if it's a seller prospect, tips and strategies for sellers. If it's a buyer prospect, tips and strategies for buyers. For example, here you could do for a buyer, 5 tips to get mortgage pre-qualification. You can do a video on how to do that. How to find a hidden gem in today's housing market. That could be another video. So it's always better to give before you ask. And that builds trust, rapport, and engagement. So create a series of 1 to 2, 3 video clips explaining something helpful. And that goes a long way to building trust and rapport. And remember, at the end of each video, you want to position yourself as a resource and nudging them to take the next step. I thought this 60-second video I'm sharing with you might be helpful. And you could say to me, Shai, that sounds great, but how do I get started today? I don't have any videos right now. Well, one of the things that you could look at is our series of videos that we can help you implement follow-up right away. So as you're building your follow-up system, why not have us help you? So for example, our seller and buyer presentation videos. The link is on the screen. These are 5-minute videos that from a very high level, you share with them how you are different, how you help buyers find the right home, how you get them front of the line access, how you get them pre-approved for a mortgage. And throughout the video, there's a call to action. If you'd like to take the next step, if you'd like to receive a free hot list of homes not typically found online through the typical real estate agent, then text me right here. And it's that fear of missing out, or FOMO. You're connecting with that fear of missing out. Get pre-qualified for a free special report. When you're going to go out looking for homes, Mr. and Mrs. Homebuyer, you don't want to waste time looking at homes above or below your price range. You want to be able to give a firm offer. You want to be able to make a quick decision when that right home appears. And then on the sales side, you can send them a video. This is how we help you prepare your home to sell. Here's our 27 tips to sell your home faster and for more money. So if you'd like some help with content, consider our seller and buyer videos. Check them out. They're pre-done. They're customized to you. You could check them out on following the label, following the link on the screen, and I believe the link may also be in the description below. So now let's go to step number 3, mapping your sequence. This is where we really turn, in step number 3, that's where we really turn our follow-up into a system. So again, instead of us having the mindset of, well, I'll send them this one video, I'll send them a second or third video, we're creating a system. We're taking them on a journey. So it's about designing a timeline of touches. And of course, if you need help in that design, get in touch with me at AudioVideoCoach. My contact information is on the screen. It's not on the screen, but it's in the description. Connect with me. Let's talk about how we can build that journey for you. And for instance, let's say a lead comes in. Let's call that day 0. That's the immediate response. Then what happens on day 2? What happens on day 1 or day 2? How are you following up? What message, what tips are you providing? Are you nudging them to take the next step? What is that next step? Maybe on day 3 is a phone call or a message. Maybe on day 5 it's a video check-in. Hey, Shai Schwartzman here, Audio Video Coach. Just checking in. We've been sending you some tips and strategies on the home buying process. Hope you're finding them helpful. If you'd like to speak or book a 15-minute appointment online, a 15-minute online appointment, where we can jot down what you're looking for, your timeline. I can give you some tips and strategies on how to start thinking about setting your home up for sale. If it's a buyer, you might want to offer a free hot list of homes. So what are you doing? What's your day 7 like? So what are your touch points? And remember, you want to reach them on multiple channels as well. So it's about multiple touch points, but it's about mixing your channels. So it could be video, or it is video on certain number of touches. Maybe it's text message. If they connected with you through Facebook, maybe it's Facebook. Maybe it's WhatsApp. If you have their phone number, they're not answering the phone. Maybe it's a short video on WhatsApp. So you want multiple channels, because not everyone will connect with their email. Not everyone answers their phone. Not everyone checks their text messages. So you want to build your messages on a number of different platforms. So one prospect may respond to your emails. One prospect may respond to your text message. I find that I would concentrate on the platform that they connected with you with. So if they got in touch with you through email, maybe they prefer email. It doesn't mean that you don't try to connect with them in other ways, but maybe email is the one that you start with. If someone is texting you or going on Facebook Messenger, follow that path for the first little while, but then try to get them off. Try to get them to a phone. You really want to be able to speak to them, to make your universal offer, and then finally to meet with them face to face. And don't give up. It's going to take time. The follow-up process takes time. And that's why it's important that it's automated, so that it's happening while you're doing the things that you want, that you need to be doing. Another system that I wanted to share with you is our animated explainer video system. This provides you with over 80 videos that are congruent with buyers and sellers. They're evergreen. You can load them into your contact management system. You can then set them up in a CRM, and they can be emailed out. So these are tips like 10 mistakes to avoid when selling your home. The 9-step system to get front of the line access to the best homes on the market. So these are evergreen type videos that give really good information to buyers and sellers. So you can take this content, and it could be included among content that you create, but we're taking that heavy lifting off of your shoulders, because we've created the content for you, and it's done in an animated, engaging way. It's a cartoon, so it stands out to people. it's not just it's not a talking head. It's a story that's told through animation. People love stories. People love cartoons. So it engages with them. So you can take these, add them to your contact management system, send them out through a number of different channels, and the content is created for you. So if you want to check out, if you need help with content that is already done for you, then check out the animated explainer video system. The link is on the screen, plus the link below in the description. Check it out. Take that burden off of follow-up off your shoulders. Let us at Audio Video Coach help you with the content so you don't have to create it all yourself. Check it out. There's special offers as well for you on the site. Let's talk about step 4 now. Step 4 is about making it personal. And I've connected that for you. We've mentioned that when we talked about earlier, we talked about the different funnels. So each message has to be congruent with the previous message. So if I offered them a free report, my message has to thank them for asking them about the free report. And then the rest part of the journey has to follow that message. So people will feel more likely, or they'll more likely to respond, or you're going to build more trust and rapport when you're trying to be specific. So be specific as you can within that follow-up funnel. So, if you're talking to buyers, you're not going to be talking about selling a house. That message is not going to be congruent for them. So try to personalize it. Try to make the journey congruent with where they started. So you'll be speaking to them. Refer to, as much as you can, in an automated way, refer to it as much as you can about what they're looking for. So if they are a move-up buyer, maybe you want to create a series of videos for move-up buyers. Remember, we want to try to automate all this. We don't want to be recreating the wheel every day. So every time we get a move-up buyer, we don't want to just talk about generic selling. We want to try as best we can to be as specific as possible. And then that's when we talk about really segmenting your leads and tailoring that approach. So those are what I call about, the templates and the personal tweaks, right? So there's work to be done on the front end, but once you automate all this, once you systemize it with video and messages, you're using technology to connect with prospects on a regular basis. Now, the next thing you may want to consider is AI. And AI has really allowed us to personalize video and using technology. So now with a script, you can create an avatar of yourself, and that avatar now could be a video that you personalize, like with the person's information. So you have a script, and now you're able to take that script and put their name in it. You can You can take their situation, copy and paste it into your existing script, and now you can create an AI video of you talking directly to them. So in step 4 with AI today, you can really make that message personal, and people will respond to that message in a very positive way versus a generic script. So you can see how with technology, we're able to now personalize a video right to them. So you could refer to what they talked about. Maybe they talked about a certain neighborhood, or maybe they have a specific question about investment properties. So these little touches, if you're using AI the right way, you can have a ready-made video, and then you just need to customize maybe the opening of it, where it mentions their name, mentions something about them, that it's like, oh, wow, they made that video right for me. But you didn't have to shoot the video. It's already done for you through AI. And of course, if you want to find out more about our AI video services, you can check out ai.doneforyou.tv, and you can see how we can create your clone online, where all the different messages can be created in video without you actually having to videotape anything. So it's another option for you to create these templates, right? So not in follow-up, not one size fits all. Think of it, think of this segmenting as a Lego set. So you're tweaking a few lines in a script that's already been created. So you're not reinventing the wheel here, because your script is already done. You just tweak a few things within the script to make it fit for that prospect. And then you plug it in, and there's a lot of systems out there where you can, of course, do it yourself. But as I always say, you've probably heard me say it before, your business is helping buyers and sellers. It's not creating video reels. So if you're looking to clone yourself, looking to leverage yourself with video, AI today is a great tool that we can use. So check out that information. And finally, if you're doing videos yourself, you're shooting them yourself, but you need help with editing them, working with a professional outfit who's going to create and edit your videos professionally, on time, affordably, and using all of the engagement bells and whistles that many of the top marketers are using in video today online. Check out our virtual video editor program, virtualvideoeditor.com. So I want to be able to share with you a number of tools that you can take advantage of that will help you in this process, that will do the heavy lifting for you, so you can spend your time doing what you need to do, which is work with buyers and sellers. Now let's talk about step 5. In all of your communication, video, emails, you want to add a call to action, a CTA. Every message needs to move the process along. So every message, every video needs to have a purpose. So like we talked about your video content, it amplifies. You need to apply a call to action at the end. What do you at the end of each message? What do you want them to do next? Could be very simple, very small. Could be, if you have a question to ask, reply here. If you have questions about such and such, let's let's schedule an appointment, or why don't you RSVP me for a free webinar on how to set up your home correctly. Let's schedule a 15-minute call. There's no cost, there's no obligation. I'll walk you through the process. Text me a good time when we can connect on the phone. So invite them to take action. And remember, it should feel natural. It shouldn't be pushy. You're basically keeping the momentum going, right? So you want to keep nudging it along. And don't be shy about it. If you don't keep it simple and you don't let them know that there is a next step, they won't do anything about it, right? So you want to invite them to take the next step. So if they ordered a report, talk to them about other pain points that you can help them with, right? And so the call to action is really important, and build that into every message, every video that you create. And step number 6, our final step in today's broadcast, is be consistent and persistent. And it's a theme. You'll see it's a theme within what I'm saying, because people, I have agents that I work with who, they want to do one video. This is the one video. It's the silver bullet, and it's any one thing is never going to get you to the top of the mountain. So it requires discipline. It's easy to get excited about a new lead, but following up that lead, and as you know, today, leads have to be followed up on a regular basis with good information to build that trust and rapport. So plan out your every step and plan out the sequences. Plan out sequences that talk to that specific prospect. So if they're first-time buyers, the message has to resonate with them. If they're empty nesters, the message has to resonate with them. Be professional, be persistent, be powerful. And until someone says no thank you, then they're fair game. They're as long as you're coming from a place of helpfulness, you're not overbearing. I'm here to help, and I'm not giving up on you. And remember, many prospects will appreciate it. Again, if they're not interested, at some point you'll probably stop. But go beyond where you think you'll want to stop. And always maintain a respectful tone. If they're not ready, they'll let you know. And for example, I've had people contacting me months after they've seen my videos, they've seen me online, they've seen my podcasts, and at that point they're ready to talk to me. In fact, I had a client from 10 years ago that I did work for contact me the other day, and we set up an appointment to talk about how we can help him with video. So it's a long-term process. You need to be consistent, but it will pay off. Now, what are we going to talk about next on our next on point 7 and 8? We're going to talk about our CRM and automation. So today I wanted you to start thinking about the follow-up process. Who is it that we're talking to? Who is it that we're generating our leads to? And if you have any questions or comments, please put them into the comment section. Who are you reaching out to? Are you reaching out to buyers? Are you reaching out to sellers? What types of buyers or sellers are you reaching out to? And do you have a contact system or a follow-up system for each one of those prospects? So you're talking directly to them. So we're going to talk about CRM and automation. You're going to want to use technology. If you're not using technology now, we're going to start talking about technology and how you're going to want to start using that to leverage technology so that things can happen in an automated way without you having to press a button or deal with it. So you could be spending time on the more important things that you have to do. We're going to talk about templates and scripts because we're not wanting to reinvent the wheel. And like my AI production, my animated explainers, the seller and video follow-up, the seller and buyer video systems that I showed you earlier today that I've created, these are there for you to use so that the heavy lifting is done for you. You're not recreating the wheel. This has been done for you so that you can then implement these templates and scripts into your follow-up. So I keep mentioning this because these are huge time savers. You know, why write a brand new video script or an email for the 10th time when you can adapt and customize a proven template? So check out some of our tools, our AudioVideoCoach tools in the descriptions, and we'll talk more about these and how they fit into all of these, all of the chapters in our program here. So check out, there's the links on the screen for content, again, that's done for you. It takes a lot of the burden off of you and your team. So let's start to wrap up today's broadcast, today's episode. And again, if you have any questions, please type them in to the chat. So let's quickly paint the picture of what happens when you implement strong follow-up and a nurture system. Because I promise you, it's worth it. It sounds like it's a lot of work, but it's work on the front end. It's work that we can help you with. It's work that you can do on your own. But once you set it up correctly, no leads get left behind. No leads fall through the cracks. Every contact that comes in gets the attention that they deserve. And, you know, you won't be kicking yourself thinking, you know, shoot, I forgot to call that open house lead from last week. I forgot to get in touch with them. And then by the time you do realize, you know, you're busy. By the time you do realize that you should be in touch with them, they've already met with another real estate agent that they're doing business with. Remember, 3/4 of prospects will do business. This is an NAR stat. 3/4 of prospects will do business with the agent, the first agent they met with. So speed. Be that first agent. Don't let leads fall through the cracks. And when you set this up, this is another big thing. When you set this up correctly, you get higher conversions. Higher conversion. And higher conversion means more clients for you. So, we as business people, as real estate agents, team leaders, we're so focused on leads, getting leads, getting lots of leads. But if we're not doing anything with those leads, we're wasting our time. We're wasting our money generating those leads. So if you nurture them thoughtfully with the right messages and the right funnels, you're going to be nurturing them thoughtfully, and you're simply going to convert more prospects to clients. So you're not going to be wasting those leads. You may find that you need to generate less leads. You need to spend less money on lead generation because you're being more effective with the leads that you are generating. And you're going to give clients a better experience. When you automate the process using video as your touch points, you're connecting with them on a regular basis, just like I'm talking to you right now. And they get to know you, and the client experience becomes automated, and they walk away, and because you're connecting with them, they walk away feeling acknowledged, that the experience was a happy experience. They're a happy client. Joe Smith, Joanne Smith, they connected with me on a regular basis. They gave me lots of great tips and strategies. When I signed the listing agreement with them, they had a series of onboarding videos that I got that helped me prepare my home for the photography. They helped me prepare my home for the showings. They gave me feedback on the showing. So again, you can use the technology, you can use video the right way to keep them on that journey and they feel cared for, which again leads them to more referrals, or leads them to refer you to their friends, family, friends, co-workers. So overall, the nurture system means more business for you. And now, here's my free gift. I want to thank you very much for following with me on today's webinar. You've stuck with me. Let me know what you thought of today's topic. Let me know what you thought of the material that I've shared with you today. And for spending this time with me, I want to give you three gifts. You can get it by going to audiovideocoach.doneforyou.tv. The link is on the screen right now. I'm giving you 3 plug-and-play scripts. You're going to have a seller script, a buyer script, and a market update script. And if you've watched any of our previous videos in this course, I talk a lot about the market updates. You'll want to do a market update once a month, maybe every couple weeks. These get great engagement. People want to know what's happening in the marketplace. So I've given you a script that you can customize for your market update script. And I've also given you a seller script and a buyer script. And the seller script is a great introductory script that you can use once someone raises their hand. Same with the buyer, a great introductory script. So you can record those yourself, set them up. If you need help with them, of course, you know how to reach us. And number two, my fourth gift, number 2 on the list, is my social media posting checklist. This is a great prototype checklist for you to use when you're setting up your videos on a weekly basis. So you know that the theme from today's broadcast, you know the theme that I've been weaving throughout my podcasts is the message of consistency. And this social media posting checklist will give you a great guide wherever to plug in the videos that you want to share with prospects on social media, on follow-up, on conversion. And so like a Monday could be an information day. Those are the videos that go out that give really good information on the home selling process or the home buying process. Tuesday could be a market update day. That's when your market update video goes out. Wednesday or day 3 could be your neighborhood video. This is where we check out a different part of the neighborhood. Really shows you as the neighborhood expert. So the script, the posting checklist will give you great insight on how to set up a schedule so that you're using that technology to stay in contact with your prospects. And number 3, exclusive promo codes. If you like what you've heard, if you'd like to learn more about how we can help you turbocharge your video content creation, your video content output, then you'll want to check out the promo codes to my programs, and you'll find out more at AudioVideoCoach.doneforyou.tv. So these are my free gifts to you. There's no cost. It's no obligation. You're going to get 3 scripts, the social media calendar, and promo codes on taking advantage and learning more about how our team at Audio Video Coach can help you, as I said, turbocharge, really build the quantity and quality of the videos that you use in your business. And that'll be it for topic 7, building the follow-up system. I hope you got some really good information today, and it really is getting you thinking about how you're going to build this follow-up system and how this follow-up system will help you build your business. This will make you money in your business. Now, if you like what you've seen today, I welcome you to subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell, get notified of the next videos. And if you're on if you're watching this on another platform, please follow us, friend us, share this video with someone you think this would help. This will help us build our channel, and in turn, this will help you use audio, video, and automation technology correctly. Will help you in your business. So our next call, or our next show, will be how to automate your follow-up. So today we talked about and hopefully getting you thinking about how to create what you want in your follow-up system. And in part 7, we're going to talk about automation, how to take this great follow-up and put it on autopilot using technology. You'll learn how to set up drip emails, schedule texts, and even use AI in helping you get your message out there. It's about working smarter, not working harder, and automation, using video and automation will keep you top of mind 24/7. And then in part 8, we're going to be talking about scaling your system. Because once you've built it, let's build it bigger so that we can handle more follow-up. We can handle more using technology so that we're running lean, we're running mean, and we're doing the parts of the job that is important that we do, and we let technology and video take care of the rest. So make sure to get notified of our next videos, and we look forward to sharing that with you in our next live broadcast. And if you've missed any of our other broadcasts, check it out here on our AudioVideoCoach on YouTube, on AudioVideoCoach. Come see us on AudioVideoCoach. Check out all of our other videos. And if you have any questions while we're still live, put them into the chat. We'd love to take your questions. And if not, brainstorm some questions and follow up with me. Again, here's my contact information. You can visit us at audiovideocoach.com. Here's my email address. And again, here is some of our social media channels that you can connect with us. I want to thank you very much for your time today. If you didn't have a chance to get your question answered, please reach out to me. I'd love to be able to chat and show you how I can make video and audio profitable for you in your business. Thanks again for watching. I look forward to connecting with you offline and on our next live broadcast. Thanks for watching.